Kick a little something for them cars that be bumping.
It isn't nothing like that. It isn't nothing like that good soul music. Now use it and let Jay prove it. Just lose it. With everything you do, just know she got your back, yo. And she'll even make you laugh show after show. She got the vibes that'll make you ride top down. And if you got a couple pounds, she'll be around. Justified madness.
What is it you strive for? What stirs excitement in the marrow of your bones and ignites the fire in your soul? Nothing ever came by way of unbelief. Yet, it is not enough just to believe. You have to have a plan to achieve. So are you chasing your dreams? To have it all, you have to be willing to give it your all. And that requires sacrifice. If you don't build your dreams, someone else will hire you to help build theirs. People without goals work for those who have and don't lack motivation to pursue. So what is your life worth to you? We all yearn for change in some area of our lives, but what are you willing to give up to have that change? Only death can pay for life. So what are you willing to let die for a new beginning? For out of the old comes the new. Yesterday is gone and tomorrow doesn't yet exist. All you have is today, and today is all you'll ever have. Remember the past, but don't dwell on it. Hope for the future, but do not lose yourself for it. For one day, it will most certainly be your last day. And what a shame it would be to spend it in a past you'll never relive, or a future you'll never get to see. You are here, in the present, and that's the greatest present of all. There is no better time than right now for change. Let go of comfort and complacency, for change and comfort cannot exist simultaneously. Break the chains that bind, release your inhibitions and free your mind. Much like change, difficulty is a certainty, but after every dark night there's a brighter day. There is always new growth after the rain, and hope is reborn at the break of each dawn. It is not for me to say that this will be your year, but I urge you to step into it expectantly without fear. Let faith be your guide, and may scripture fill your every stride. A new beginning is at hand. Now is the time, and this is the hour. Waiting is not an option. No matter how many times you tell yourself the dream is too big or the climb is too steep, fear is just another name for defeat. It's time to shod your feet with the gospel and make work of your plans. The kingdom is at hand. Make no excuses. That air is useless. You can do this. We don't have time to be dressed in the desires of the flesh. What manner of man willfully chases death? Now we walk in full confidence of the resurrection and a promise. For we are sealed with the breath that called Lazarus back from death. Generation rise and awaken. The chains have been broken and the door stands wide open. It's time to own your identity and walk into your destiny. Feel the breath you have been gifted. Now go out there and live.
Happy New Year, y'all. What's up? What's happening? It's your girl, J1 Yvette. It's Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024, and welcome to the first Spoken Word Wednesday edition of Justified Madness for the new year. That was a spoken word piece from Christopher Dean Alexander, and it's called New Beginning. I wanted to start with something inspirational to kick off this new year. I want to go forward. This year, I wanted to go beyond that old new year, new me stuff and really take a deep dive into living to our full potential. 2023 was a rough year for a lot of us, y'all. And I'm not going to lie, 2023 grabbed me by the ankle, dragged me down several flights of stairs, allowing my head to bounce off every step along the way, okay? But I'm still stepping into 2024 with hope, with expectation, and wishing everyone love, prosperity, peace, and blessings. Some of my dearest loved ones left us in the physical form, but I know that they're still with us in spirit and their love still lives on. So let's rock it on out in 2024, breaking down walls and shattering glass ceilings along the way. Now, if you've been on TikTok for the past few weeks, you have definitely heard the hook from this next song a lot. And I do mean a lot. And that's not a bad thing. And I must say, I most definitely rock with this song. So let's get into it, y'all. This is Jack Harlow with one of the latest TikTok famous tracks. It's called Lovin' on Me. You're rocking with your girl, Jenee Yvette, and this is the Spoken Word Wednesday edition of Justified Madness.
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skillet, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right, whip your lovin' on me. Young Jackaka, Rico like Suave, Young Enrique, speaking at AKA. She's an alpha, but not around your boy. She get quiet around your boy. Hold on, don't know what you heard or what you thought about your boy, but they lied about your boy. Going dumb and it's something idiotic about your boy. She wearing cheetah print. That's how bad she won't be spotted around your boy. I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down, but you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love.
Yo, what's new with the movies this week? What's new in music, yo?
Your girl Jenee that's about to tell you.
What's new in music and movies this week? New singles dropping this week include Playboy Cardi, Backrooms, Lil Tecca, Down With Me, Sexy Red, Bow Bow Bow, F My Baby Dad. Wow, that sounds kind of toxic. Anyway, You Know Miles, 2024, end of 2023. Darko, Shanghai. Yumi featuring V of BTS, Wherever You Are. AG Cook, reading is fundamental, y'all. AG Cook, Silver Thread, Golden Needle. New albums dropping this week include Louis Capaldi, Broken by Desire to be Heavenly Sent, Extended Edition. Twikipedia, Still Life. VZ the Virgo presents 2023 in review. Playboy Cardi, I Am Music. Spirits, Letter to Self. And Serunosa, One of Those Nights. New at the movies this week, Self-Reliance. When a middle-aged man is invited into a limo by famous actor Andy Samberg, his dull life takes a thrilling turn. The man is offered a chance to win $1 million in a dark web reality TV show where assassins from all over the world attempt to kill him for 30 days. The catch? He can't be killed if he's not entirely alone, leading him to recruit an unlikely team to help him survive. Self-Reliance stars Anna Kendrick, Andy Samberg, Natalie Morales, and Christopher Lloyd, and it's rated R. Now, if you'd rather binge watch from your sofa, no worries. Get Peacock and stream live sports, exclusive originals, hit shows, and blockbuster movies. That's right, you get sports, movies, news, TV shows, originals, kids content, and more. Premium plans start at just $5.99 a month. Peacock, you can't not watch. That's the wrap up for this week. Now let's get back to the show. You're tuned in to Justified Madness, and I'm your girl, Jenee Yvette.
Now you want closure. I guess you expect me to reopen this wound and give it to you. I guess you think I could just unzip scars and dig into these emotional pockets that take a toll on me for your gain and your profit. You think you still got that kind of hold on me after you asked me for a break. Girl, stop it. Closure is for the person who stayed. You left. Left me heartbroken, left me on red, left me depressed, left me for dead because I felt like I died. You know, drowned in a river of tears. They said men don't produce. Choked on the pride I swallowed trying to get back with you. Riddled with bullets because each time I reached out, I was shot down. Now, at what point did I learn my lesson? After my confidence was comatose in a head-on collision with depression, it took months for this resurrection. Too bad amnesia never set in. See, I tried to scrub you from my memory, but I was unsuccessful in forgetting. I remember. You said we could remain friends. But when you checked out, I got no check-ins, no hey strangers, no how's it going, no how you been, just a has-been. Who has bent over backwards out of love, has benevolent qualities you took advantage of, has benefited you in the past, but now it's a dub. Isn't it typical for others to reach out only after you get a grip? Never when you're trying to avoid a slip. You see, when helping hands are attached to short wingspans and don't extend as far as you'd like, you grab onto shit. And your fingers never really get rid of the stench. Do you know how disturbing it is to feel ignored? Do you know how loud the voice of silence is when you just hope someone would respond? Do you know the half-life of love and how long it takes for all of it to be gone? Because even after all that we've been through, a part of me wants to say it's good to see you. But shit, I look into your face and I don't see you. I just see pain, money spent that can't be refunded, gifts given that can't be exchanged. But when I look into your face, I don't see you. I just see pain and money spent that can't be refunded, gifts given that can't be exchanged, days wasted that can't be recycled, letters written that can't be erased, trauma I have to heal from caused by feelings that need to be replaced, matter of fact, removed. And that shit starts today. But you say you want closure. Give me a fucking break. Closure is for the loser. So when you went and bid me farewell and left me holding these L's as you went on to live your best life, unbothered by what mine would be like, did you ever think that you would be back here? Now look at you. No, look at you. Holding back tears. Guess the rumor I had purchased rings had finally got around to you. And that grass you thought was greener on the other side started looking brown to you. Stark truth says, winter is coming. Stark truth says, winter is coming. And I could tell you, alone and cold is the climate where bitterness grows. My advice is invest in a good coat. Closure.
What's good, y'all? I'm Pink Diamond, the flyest miss that you never did see. And you're listening to Justified Madness with my big sis, J1 Yvette. Holla back 2 times.
Birdman hands, all this paper I'm rubbing. Cry for me like brand new onions. Way too cocky in the cool feeling. Always in the press while this jacking. Got to spend 150 on the Prezi and it's don't touch. Yeah, smell like money and we smoking on. Honey in the pack, keep the beeswax. Hermes bag, got my checking. AP, brand new AP in HD. These diamonds be talking in they sleep. You know not to test me like SAT. They pay me like Riri, ASAP. Hotter than AZ, cooler than AC. And my diamonds gon' sing like Do Re Mi. And my diamonds gon' dance like my bro CB. And I pop 2. That's Dose Key. Yeah, brand new money, brand new hundreds. Got a bunch of zeros like a bag of new Funyuns. Brand new phone with a brand new number on some brand new shit. Need a brand new plumber. I'ma be her brand new black cucumber. Love brand new. Fat pockets looking like love handles. Brand new. Come and snort this Michael Jackson, get a brand new nose.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's good.
That motherfucker Don't miss, man.
Way too cocky in the cool feeling. Always in the press while this is stacking. Got to spend 150 on the president. Don't touch.
It's the Spoken Word Wednesday edition of Justified Madness with your girl J1 Yvette. That was new music from Tyga featuring YG and Lil Wayne with Brand New. Let me just say, y'all, Weezy straight bodied his verse on this track. I definitely rock with Weezy. The way he flips metaphors is just in freaking sane. And before that, you heard a spoken word piece by Storyteller Gordon, and it was called Closure. Quick programming note, I will be back on the air this Saturday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time for the first Shout Out Saturday edition of Justified Madness for the year of 2024. That's happening at blogtalkradio.com/Justified Madness. And if you want to be on the shout out list, shoot me an email at SaturdayMadness11@gmail.com. That's Saturday Madness and the number 11@gmail.com, or at me on Threads at Justified Madness 31. Major love and big shout outs going out to all my fam bam. Whether we are connected by blood or by love, I love you to life and I love you for real. Love and kisses going all the way to heaven to my big papa Ellis. I will always love you, always remember you, baby. You will never ever be forgotten. Major love to my official promo team, Team J1 Yvette, which is run by my girls Brenda J, Tracy, and Amina. You can follow them on TikTok, Twitter, Threads, Facebook, and Instagram at Team J1 Yvette. That's team like in football team, JWANYVETTE. And no, I am not calling that thing X. It's still Twitter. Yeah, New Year, and I'm still calling it the same name. Now, if y'all want early access to the podcast or early access to my music before it drops, exclusive access to my patron-only live streams, and behind-the-scenes content you won't find anywhere else, make sure you join my Patreon squad at patreon.com/justifiedmadness31. That's patreon.com/justifiedmadness and the number 31. And finally, if you want a personal video from me to celebrate your birthday, your graduation, wish you a happy new year, whatever your special occasion may be, I am on Cameo at cameo.com/justifiedmadness31. Now, shout outs going out to my Mad Hatters, from my day ones to the new ones that just jumped on in 23. It is all good. Let's rock it on out together. Shout outs to my Young Nation, my Twamley, my TikTok squad, my Patreon squad. Birthday shout out going out to my cousin Sherry, who celebrated on yesterday, and another birthday shout out going out to my little cousin Mason, who will be celebrating tomorrow. Shout outs to my girls JoJo, Kiana, Lady Couture, D, Ms. Royalty, Yvette, to my son-in-law Shane, and last but never ever least, to my daughter Jessie. She's the voice you hear at the top of the hour every Wednesday and Saturday night right here on Justified Madness. New theme song coming soon, y'all, so stay tuned. Now, coming up next, I've got a spoken word piece from Kyla, Jenee, Lacey. It's called White Privilege. That's coming to you courtesy of Right About Now on YouTube. Then on the other side of the commercial, I'm closing out with music from Tate McRae and Greedy, and that's by request for my girl Kendra. You're rocking with your girl J1 Yvette, and this is the Spoken Word Wednesday edition of Justified Madness.
We learned your French. We learned your English, we learned your Spanish, we learned your Dutch, your Portuguese, your German. You learned our nothing, you called us stupid. That's white privilege. And I'm sure it probably hurts for you to hear those two words, kind of like gunshots and explosions from those commissioned to protect you with whisking past your ears, what is white privilege? It is the only 5 decades of legal acknowledgement expected to correct 400 years of white transgression. It is crack versus cocaine. Blacks receiving almost 20% longer sentences for the same exact offenses. Like, for instance, a black man without a record is less likely to get a job than a white felon, or maybe it's because we're lazy and we don't work hard enough. Like, what the fuck? 400 years in the same field literally is an incredible resume builder. It is Katrina answering the government's prayers of eugenics, Dick Cheney going fishing the next day, Condoleezza on a shopping spree, Bush in San Diego, but Kanye is the one you call crazy because, like, it only took the USA 2 days to get aid to Asia, but 5 for FEMA to get to Canal Street and Esplanade. It is the one black kid who beat the shit out of the odds, but only thanks to Sandra Bullock, Michelle Pfeiffer, and the White Shadow, so now we all can make it. It is the only time thousands of white people are cheering for the black kid to win is in the stadium. It is you looking at me crazy if I told you to go back to Europe, even though we didn't have a say. It is you all of a sudden having a problem with immigration, like this isn't even your nation. How the hell do you discover some shit that wasn't even missing to begin with? You Columbus our traditions. Had white girls twerking in high definition with multicolored hair and purple nails, but it was ghetto when we did it. Oh, I'm making you uncomfortable. Try a cramped slave ship, but wait. Slavery is over now. It's just called the prison system because, like, you're not racist because you don't use the N-word, but y'all use niggas every day. What is white privilege? It is the acceptance of bombs over Baghdad, but not over Boston. It is European history being taught as a major and African as an elective. It is learning about my people only 28 days like I'm not black every fucking second as every white boy. With the fuck my brains out, not because I'm pretty, but because I'm pretty for a black girl. It is people thinking that Africa is one nation. It is the waving of the Confederate flag like you didn't lose the battle and then telling us to get over slavery. It is people saying that black people destroyed neighborhoods, but forgetting that white people have destroyed continents. It is every time I bring up my plight, some white man has to tell me that I'm crazy, but is kind enough to praise my English or say that we are all given the same opportunities, even though he has a family history of wealth, and I don't even know my family history at all. Is the justification of police brutality. Like, what did that person do? I'm sure it doesn't hurt as much when the victim doesn't look like you. It is people thinking that affirmative action is an unfair advantage instead of keeping the qualified from being unfairly disadvantaged or throwing out a qualified applicant because their name sounds too African American. Is Newports imported into black communities, but black boys exported for weed as big plastic asses that are called fat when we naturally have them. It is an Australian woman whose new classic of rap music is everyone who hears this poem dismisses all this truth I just spit as reverse racism. That is white privilege. Thank you.
What up, Houston? It's B5.
Same show, different date. B5 show at the Compound in Houston, Texas has been rescheduled for February 24th. Don't miss B5 live in concert with appearances by Eric Harrelson, Rob J, BCEJ, and 9-4 Baby. Go to shapeshiftent.com for tickets and VIP. From hip-hop to K-pop, your girl J1 Yvette's got you covered. You're tuned in to Justified Madness. Happy New Year, and thanks for rocking with your girl. I'm J1 Yvette, and I'll see you again on Saturday, January 6th at 11 p.m. Eastern Time for the Shout Out Saturday edition of Justified Madness at blogtalkradio.com/Justified Madness.